Hello, designers, makers, and friends. I wanted to put together this video to just show off a few of my favorite Mac desktop productivity tools. I know that everyone really approaches their Mac machine in a different way. I just wanted to go over a few of my favorite desktop tools and shortcuts. So the first thing I wanted to show off was, in no particular order, I'm just going to start with these icons from the top here and move from left to right. The first tool I'm using here, even to make my videos, is a tool called Loom. And Loom is great because essentially you get 100 free videos right out the gate. It works really well as a desktop app. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but it's a great way to just create like short video overviews and send them to friends and or colleagues just to kind of explain a design, or maybe you're working on a prototype or something like that. Videos like, if a picture is 1,000 words, videos are 10,000, tens of thousands, if not millions of words. The next tool I have here is called Craft. Craft works with another tool called InVision, which is really important for prototyping sketch mockups, and Craft essentially allows me to upload my sketch mockups into a clickable prototype, and I can use that. I can assemble that prototype in my sketch file, or I can use InVision to kind of create those connections. But essentially that's what the Craft plugin does, is it helps me upload prototypes to InVision. Moving onwards, Dropbox. I think people know about that one. LightShot screenshot. So I'm curious to know what you guys use for screenshots. I like to use LightShot. The hotkey is really nice. For me, it's Command-Shift-1, and it lets me do everything from take any piece of the screen and annotate it and mark it up. And I'm not sure if the video will capture this, but you can like scribble, right? And then you have the option to either save it to a folder in your machine or just copy it to the clipboard and paste it somewhere else. My next tool is called Flux. Flux is nice because it's essentially filtering the blue light, or I guess if you want to go into a dark mode, you can do that, or movie mode. Say you're watching a movie on your machine. I also realized that OS has this out of the box now, using this top right slider panel, the notifications, and then if you toggle this on and off, you can filter out the blue light. I'm going to toggle it off for now. So there's two ways to kind of get rid of the blue light and maybe work longer hours and stare at your computer for longer if you need to. The next one is called Spectacle. So Spectacle is awesome because if you've ever used a Windows machine and you're familiar with like moving and resizing your window left and right, this is kind of how you can achieve that in Windows. I know in Windows it was the Windows key and then arrow keys. In Spectacle on the Mac, the keyboard shortcut, at least for me, is Option Command up, down, right, left. And if you go to spectacleapp.com, you can download this and be on your way. And I think you can probably set your keyboard shortcuts in the preferences here. It's a free app. Honestly, I don't even know who made this, but I would probably pay them a few bucks just because it's been so useful. What else? Other things I do all the time are, just use this slider, check my weather, check my calendar. For notifications, I usually turn them off here, so I don't get those like crazy Slack messages if you're using Slack. And if it's getting late, I will definitely come here and turn on Nightshift. So those are a few desktop tools. Other few preferences that I have is I like to show the seconds. I don't know why, I'm just anal like that, and the way to get to there is just go here, open daytime preferences, display time with seconds, I also like to hide my dock. I know that other people like to have the dock of apps displayed down here, but I like to hide that. And the way to go about doing that is you go to dock, and then voila, automatically hide and show the dock. And then the last thing I think that I've done with my Mac, it's a really great Mac. I've had the chance to get a new Mac once I started working for my new company. So I'm at a 15-inch 2019. Was also I believe turn on dark mode, and I believe that is let's see, dark mode. Displays. Nope. System preferences, general appearances. Here it is. Yeah, it's just under general. So if you use Finder, Finder is one of my favorite things too. It's command space in Mac, and then look up general. It's the first thing here, light or dark. And I've turned it on to dark, and the neat thing about that is that actually turns my Sketch app into dark mode too. So if I create a new document here, you'll see that I already have this in dark, as well as my Chrome browser, but I'm not in incognito mode. So anyway, those are a few of my favorite desktop machine tools and tricks. What are yours? I'm curious to know more about what are your favorite apps and tools to help kind of solve the day-to-day problems that you might run into, like taking screenshots or recording a video or snapping your windows. Yeah, please leave a comment below or hit me up with a message. Thanks.